Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj. Welcome back to the Fleet Action Station, or Sierra Base is what I've called it. The I.W.C Sierra Base. So there's the IMR out there looking pretty in the silhouette of the sun. What I've got is a few upgrades to do today before we go out and do any more stuff. In the last episode, I obviously attacked some of the drones and got some of the drone parts. So I have been, if I can find the freaking box that it's in, I think it's devices. Yep, that's the one. I have been working to build the auxiliary cores that we get from the drone parts, and I think I've used all of them now. Beg your pardon. I think we've still got 100 left, so I can actually build a whole another core. I can build a third core. So the nullifiers, it seems, in this version of Project Eden, give a lot more of the drone parts. Now, when you seem to go into one of these drone sectors and pick on one of them, they all seem to come. So after I finish recording the last episode, I think I might have killed another 5 nullifiers. So I've got it down to a bit of an art form now, really. Basically, you get behind them, you blow the drive thruster at the back, and then they stop moving, and then you just wait for the turrets to core the damn thing. So we're going to do some upgrades to the IMR today because we're going to have a butt ton of more CPU to add to it. So I have some more cruise missiles. These are EMP launchers. These are cruise missile launchers. Standard missile turrets. I need to upgrade the generator before we do anything, I think. And drive thrusters. Drive thrusters, this is the main sort of upgrade, I suppose, of the IMR. This is the reason why it's got massive holes in the hull, is because those holes are for drive thrusters. So I got 9 of them. I think that's how many holes I counted. But I'm also building beam lasers, and these require the... You know we did the abandoned tomb, we got all those diamonds. Well, if you cut those diamonds, you can cut the diamonds into industrial cut diamonds here. This takes like 20 minutes to do one, so I just left it going overnight. And once they come back, you combine with a laser upgrade kit and a bunch of stuff, and you can get large advanced focusing lens. Now, the laser upgrade kits you can buy from traders, you can find in loot. They're kind of dotted around everywhere. And that's how you build these beam turrets. And you might have seen some of the guys in the faction are already using them. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get 4 on there. They are quite power hungry and also CPU hungry. And between 3 auxiliary cores, we're gonna see how much we can actually do. I've not done any math here. You guys probably can figure that out in 2 seconds flat. But for me, I'm very much just let's see how we get on. Let's just place as much stuff in here as we can and see what happens. Okay, so there is a bit of lag at Sierra Base at the moment. I'm not sure if you can see the mini-map in top right. There's quite a few green triangles here. Obviously meeting up with the I.W.C and getting their help with everything as well. They are here placing loads and loads of ships and stuff. So the lag is real, guys. The lag is real. So I apologize for the frame rates, but this is temporary. So we've got 2 auxiliary cores in there. Another one is on the way. If I remember Roog's instructions, it was to remove this block here, and this gives us access to this area. And in here, we can add an advanced generator. Bingo. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, it's radioactive in here. There is space for a 3rd advanced generator in here, it would seem. That is one explosive powder keg, that is. Poof, that goes up, the whole ship's gone. Okay, so we've got 1.68 million CPU because the auxiliary cores reduce your CPU allocation, they don't increase it. So we've basically got about 400,000 CPU left to place after that. We can put that back temporarily. I'm hoping that the one advanced generator is enough. We have obviously got to take the existing thrusters out, so that's going to give us a bit of CPU back. Let's start with the nacelles. I'm going to take these badges off. Really difficult to do in like really poor frames. What are we at? 19 frames per second at the moment. The more ships and stuff you add, the worse it gets. So we take them off, and then on drive thrusters here, assume that's how he has it set up. That seems to sit flush. Yep. There we go. I'll paint it in a second. You got to keep an eye on as we do this, because you've got to keep an eye on the CPU point allocation. 1.7 million. Maybe. Oh my god. Maybe the just the 2 forwards is all we can do. But I have got a 3rd auxiliary core coming, and you can have up to 10, I think. Although I think some were saying that you can have as many as you want at the moment, but I think that's a bug. I don't think that's the actual feature of the game. The auxiliary cores were very much last series 10 maximum per ship, so it still gives you a lot of CPU. Still, but if you want to go way beyond the 10, then you need quantums, and quantums are a whole different kettle of fish now. That is a big, so we're going to use the whole thruster there. Ooh. This is more difficult to place than I anticipated. Is that flush? These have got a huge amount of hit points, so if it's not flush, I'm like, Oh, it is. It's actually 1 in. Oh yeah, that'll do. You gotta be careful. I don't want to have to take them out again, so I want to place them with some care and attention. Anyway, you get the kind of idea. So, we'll put as many thrusters on as possible, and then after I put the thrusters in, this is just forward and back at the moment, there are spaces for up, down, left and right as well. Well, up and down at least anyway, I'm not sure about left and right. Yeah, man. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Anyway, well, let's see what we got left after I've done all this. Okay, this is our 3rd auxiliary core. Bingo. I have got another advanced generator as well. I feel like we're going to need it. So that brings us back down to 1661. Easy, Tiger. Get back into here. Put our 3rd advanced generator in. Oh, things are going to heat up in here very quickly, aren't they? Oh, man. Hello, that went into my inventory, or whatever that is. Okay. Oh, the frame rates do not make anything easy at this level. Right. This is temporary, mind you, so... Now, we should have enough CPU left over now, with that in there, to fit our last 2 drive thrusters. Now, as for extra weapons and stuff, that may need to wait till... Well, let's see, after I remove these 2, what we've got left over. We've got about 100,000 left over, spare CPU right now, and these beam lasers, I just made 2 of them. I can make more, but they were taking so long. 15,000 each, so I think we can, and they require 200 watts of power to run, mind. And that's permanent running state, so they don't shut down. Now, these things are incredibly expensive, so I'm going to stick them somewhere where they're not, well, hopefully not going to get blown up within the first freaking outing. Although that being said, there's not a lot of anywhere to stick more turrets around here, so we might have to get a little bit creative with it. Or we take some off, but I don't want to do that. I think we can fit them here. Yeah, in front of these little, those little lights. Bingo. Bingo. 2 laser turrets. Give them a nice dark colour. Oh, yes. So we got 2 beam lasers now. And we've got all our drive thrusters upgraded. So I say that we rally the boys. We go ruffle stomp some freaking drones, man. The more auxiliary cores I can get into this, the more guns I can fit on it. The bigger guns. Because ultimately I want to start going into this sort of stuff, really, and start hitting up the heavy missile turrets, the heavy laser turrets, and you know, really getting the firepower of this thing up to the ridiculous level. Anyway, with these extra thrusters and stuff, let's do a quick test actually. Make sure it does actually work okay and doesn't overpower the generators. Generators sitting at 2%, 3 advanced generators in here. This is all going to burn more fuel more quickly, mind you, but keep an eye on that little generator thing as I do some twisty, spinny shenanigans while the shields are doing... Wow, okay, there we go. We were about 40%. I think it went up to 50% there while the shield was still coming up, but yeah, okay. This thing's like a ballerina now. It's not even a ballerina, it's a gymnast. It's a gymnast with missile turrets on it. Holy crap. It is rather twitchy. It is now rather twitchy with all the... I can't level it out. With all the upgrades. But there we go. Okay, so... Upgraded. Ready to go. Let's contact the boys. And let's go and attack some drones with the fleet. This should be good. Right, nullifier up in the... bearing 287. They could be using bearings.
Yeah.
Like a proper fleet coordination or some shit.
Lies and slander.
Lies and slander. There's no coordination or teamwork here. Alright. Let's I think we can make short work of this guy, but as soon as we attack him, we're probably gonna get drones coming out the wazoo.
Ready your ears for the loudness.
This is the artillery loudness.
Yes.
Oh dear. I noticed the artillery guns already make like you know, a much louder noise than they used to. Why are you overtaking me? I don't understand it. You like boosting.
Boost.
Oh, cheeky. Yeah. Alright, you take the initial hits. Oh! Hey, that was a nice little pop of colour. Okay, let's not drive into the firing line of JK, shall we? There's the loudness. I see what you're saying now. Oh, it's a multi one. It's got like several ships in one. Oh, my shields are like almost down. Spinny shit is due. Spin, lag. I think it's dead. Yeah, we killed it, boys. Jesus, that was quick. Alright. Salvage teams.
Yeah. Are you looting it, Spanj?
I'm glitching inside of it right now. You stand by.
And now the ship is spinning.
Now it's spinning.
If you use your drone, it clips right through.
There are boxes. Oh!
Yeah, just box it in.
Alright, I got 5
Whoa!
Oh!
That backfired.
There we go. That's it.
I
Pretty
don't-
much.
Well, it's still kind of moving, but
Yeah,
it'll
it's
be
moving
fine.
slowly though. So
Did you get all those floating boxes? Did you?
There's ore and loot and some drone processors.
There's still some missiles moving. They're very slow moving.
Yeah, I've seen that before. It's really funny. Get like the missile lag catching up.
Oh, we have drones incoming. I'm backing off to take them on.
Oh, 12 drone parts, some data pads. That
Oh
one.
crap.
Cold?
Yep,
You just-
I forgot to add a my
Add
second.
insulation. Drone parts. Drone parts and missiles. Come on, let me. Yes. Put. Oh! Under attack! Thanks, boys.
No problem.
No,
Just sort of sneaking up behind us.
Shooting at me while I'm looting the friggin' ship. It's an outrage. Why am I not connected to this?
Oh, nullifier incoming. Nullifier.
Roger that, getting back to my ship.
Go get it. Go get it. I'm busy. Fine. Where is my boat? Oh. I'm out in my PJs. This is not safe.
Nullifiers then.
You got it already?
Decimated.
I'll jump into this one.
I freaking see it. You guys got this. Nice work. Alright, let's mop these guys up and then see if we can go find an assembler or something.
I see it. It's one click out.
Oh, yep, there go the guns.
Oh, I'm firing at something that's not the nullifier. There's another one below us.
We got some drones flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah, harvesters disabled.
A nullifier 2.2k from us as well. Don't know if that's the same one or a different one.
I think that one's dead.
Right, we have another one then.
That's a harvester, that one.
I see him. Bzz, bzz. The spinny shit at 17 frames per second is just not good. Oh, it's so noisy.
I think we may have nuked most of its enemies.
It doesn't seem to be moving much anymore now. There we go. Boom.
There it goes.
That's more like it. Right. We're back to the first nullifier. We got like 5 here now.
You got this one, Battlestorm?
Everybody take a nullifier each.
Yeah, I have no clue where the boxes are, but I'm sure I will
I'll,
find something.
Okay.
Just keep going around them. You'll find them eventually.
Go ahead and hit this one over here. And of course I'd bump it and start spinning it.
This is not my nullifier.
Okay, I now have it in visual range.
About 6k behind you.
Yeah, I'm hanging back. I'll wait for you to catch up, so we can engage it together.
Crap, I am literally about to run into a nest.
Yep, not a good place to be.
Oh, that was close. I was just going as the crow flies straight at you.
Oh, back again.
He buzzed the nest. No problem.
I was about to say, did you try and upset a hornet's nest?
Kicking over the beehive. Alright, I'm in visuals. Opening fire.
So I love it. Some of these guns don't have clear line of sight, but when you get surrounded,
Take on the swarm
it just
sword.
fires
moving
in
in.
all directions.
Yeah, it's just like a little plume of fire, isn't it? Wow, what a light show. Oh, there you go, it's gone.
Oh.
Poor swarm controller didn't know what to hit it.
And the loot boxes should
Four
be
battleships just hit it.
close together, so...
I'm looking for dropped boxes, but I'm not seeing any.
Oh, they're there. I'm looking at them right now.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed I didn't get the core with the first shot, so it'd be a little easier, but
I'm disappointed in you as well.
Thanks, man.
Oh man, we ripped that apart. What are you talking about? I'm a little bit disappointed.
Well, if you can hit it the first time, it spreads the loot over a much.
Whoa!
area.
Don't worry, I got
Oh,
I
Oh,
got the
what?
main bulk of that loot.
What a son of a bitch. Oh, I see boxes forever over there. Look. Oh no, they're drones. Sorry, ignore me. That was
yeah, I thought
ridiculous.
it was-
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why you want to try and blow up the boxes so that these drop boxes can arrive. Because otherwise you're losing everything there, which is
Yeah.
kind of a bit rubbish, really, given that you've.
Yeah, we just spent how much ammo on that? I
Yeah,
just picked up another 7 drone parts from those boxes, so
I
something.
managed to get in quick enough to get the main box, and I got 22, I believe, from that.
Nice.
So
Very
And
nice.
I got another 20.
yeah, I've learned from experience on those ones; they disappear pretty quick. So you get in and go for the biggest target first.
That sucks. There are 3 boxes right under your world. I think you got them. Yeah, you got them.
Yeah. I got 24 cores or processors out of one
Very
of the.
nice.
I got
Very
2.
nice.
I've just been dumping them in the in your box, Spanj, or in your input box.
I've been
Oh, I
using
see.
my own box. A controller 3. I've got 72 processors in total from this
Nice.
little harvest.
Should we go and have a look at the nest?
We can give it a try. We've got plenty of others here, so
Let's do the nest. Scout is one in a piece.
it's a small platinum. It's not got the whole lot.
Yep. I taught you.
That lasted a long time. That's
It's like, Kaja,
Cost.
sit down.
I usually play with my food and let my turrets take care of those.
Bunch of destroyed vessels. Iron asteroid. Can't really see anything. Oh no, there we go. We've picked them up now.
There we go.
0.4K in my position.
self-destruct.
What?
Spread, yep.
Is that the scout? I think, wasn't it?
Must be the scout, yeah.
All right. Well, I made a plastic, so you guys got me first move.
You ready?
I'll let JK go first. He's made a Xeno.
I got missiles incoming.
I've also got the biggest cost to replace, because I've got an antimatter driving this.
Turrets? You want to maybe? There you go. There we go. Turrets have opened up. That drone's dead.
Well, my shields are down.
Back up, back up, back up.
Most of the drones are gone. Just the nest.
Yeah, his shields are still at 70%.
Yeah, it does have a Bastion shield now.
Yep, I just lost shields.
Shields? I haven't had shields in a while. There you go, shields are down. Can anyone
Shields
see
are
the
down
shield
permanently.
generator on it?
No, not really. Hang on. Go in and have a little look
Alright.
around.
Shields are down permanently.
Good, good. Nest is down.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Yeah, someone's missiles are going straight through the damn thing. Not naming any names, Titan.
I don't know if you can really control it, can he?
Like, the missiles are part of Outlaw's build.
Ah, it's all just shifting
Oh, so
blame.
you're blaming me now, huh?
Oh, shifting blame.
Yep.
Alright, I found the inside of something. Some upgrade kits. Whey! Missile
Check
just
the
flew
obscure
through the
areas,
base.
This thing has got loot everywhere.
Alright. I'm looking around. Is that gold?
Yes, that is gold and
Sask.
tasks.
Oh, I see loot containers. A minigun and some pentaxid. Some small bridges and matrices. 2 drone
I heard
parts.
this thing was a loot pinata now.
5 drone parts. I don't think I brought a drill with me. Expected to be doing any mining.
I've got my drill on the ship.
23 processors.
Nice.
40
If I'm not
processors.
mistaken, this gold has a box inside it.
And some data pads.
Very nice.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking for on this
12
thing.
processors, data pads, and missiles. Right where you've got all this spiky business coming out of the asteroid, you can sometimes just like multi-tool through the top of them into the middle of the structures.
40 platinum ingots for your Spanj.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there is. There's still a container inside the gold.
Oh, nice. That's one place to hide it, I suppose. I would not have looked in there. Well, I couldn't. I didn't have a drill. But even still. I am out of multi-tool charges. Have we got any? I must have some in the boat by now. No. Oh my god, really?
I got 5 if you need them.
Yeah, I just need a couple. Pop them in the pop them in one of my boxes if that's alright. Grab it out of there.
It's in your input box.
Lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ah, didn't go in. That went somewhere else.
Sneaky rare loot box inside well, what is basically a turret post.
Basically, you have to check everywhere. Yeah, I got one as well. Behind the back wall of the. Yeah, that is sneaky.
Yeah, I heard this place was a loot pinata, so.
Not the easiest of places to take down, especially if you're running it yourself.
Yeah. I may give it a shot in the hurricane at some point.
Might pop out and check the drones that are around the outside of this.
Yeah, you'll get small boxes at least from those.
Meds, 3 drone parts. And a turret. Okay, after we ruffle stomped those drones, some of the guys had to go, so we called it there, and I've headed back to base. I've unloaded a bunch of stuff. We now have another 200 salvage drone process sitting there, a bunch of kits of the upgrade variety. All sorts of schematics and stuff. Heavy railgun turrets, baby. Heavy railgun turrets. Now, let's have a quick look at those. I'm not sure if we've got the CPU to add them, but we can add 2 more auxiliary cores. We have them. So, heavy railguns. Okay, I can't make any because we need advanced power regulators and advanced electromagnets. But they cost 37,000 CPU. They do 12,000 damage. to a single block, no explosion radius. So they'd be quite good to just set on turrets, I assume, and just like blammo turrets straight off the hull. That would be very nice. And they require the heavy railgun slugs, which require cobalt alloy and sathium plates. Which makes sense, I suppose. Okay, that's probably going to be a little way off then. Advanced power regulators. I'm not sure what they are. They're one of the funky, advanced power regulators. Here we go. Plasma coils, and plasma coils require platinum ingots and gold. So I suspect, based on, we got 3,400 gold, but we've only got 71 platinum. That platinum is the real kind of hold up here. Now, platinum you get from looting various things, but mostly I think you're going to get most platinum from asteroids, and they do kind of exist in, or they can exist in places like this that have a kind of map Eden scan info resource, and I'm pretty sure there is a platinum asteroid over there if I remember correctly. So if you've got asteroid fields around or nearby, this one over here, which is in a map Eden scan resource, that we need to go and check it out, because there might be platinum over here, but this is a Xerax asteroid field, so that's going to be very busy. The other place that might have them, I think, have them a little bit more at any black hole systems. So if you can find black hole systems, I haven't found any around here. I might have to go a little bit further afield before we can find any. They're quite difficult to spot just out of the kind of out of the void of stars here, because they're very dull. I mean, there's an R. So there's a rogue system over there, which could be cool. There's an M2, which might have more drones in it. So drones at the moment, right now, I'm not keen to go and get even more of them, because we've already got 200 in there, and if I'm going to upgrade the IMR even more, what I really need to do is, I think, like I said in a previous video, there's Core 8, look. Yeah, Core 8 is all the way down here. I think I said it in earlier that, well, I need to get resources going, like kind of on farm, really. And one of the things I'm struggling with at the moment is just, well, I have to go out and mine. If I need any resources, I need to go out and mine. As you can see, I'm really struggling to find any kind of black holes right now. They're incredibly sort of dull dots in the sea of stars here, so it's really, really difficult to spot them. As you're just sort of flying around. I'm just looking for BH to come up. But anyway, the point is, you might be able to find more platinum around black hole systems in asteroid fields that have the Eden kind of, maybe not thing. So what we do need to do, okay, yes, we need to go get some platinum, but what we do need to do is set up like auto miners on basic stuff. Okay, so I'm looking around right now, and obviously we've got planets here with 1.2 Gs, and the one we're around is 4 Gs. Now the 4G one is great. That has iron, copper, sathium, pentaxid, erestrum, promethium, zirconium. It has pretty much everything that we want. We also need to set up on moons that have silicon. Planets that have silicon. So the moon over here has silicon, but they will be small. We've got a barren planet over here which has silicon. That has silicon as well. Promethium, sathium, and stuff like that. So from the basics, iron, copper, silicon, we can get most of that iron and copper from there. We can also get some of the exotics, so we can get silicon from there. Cobalt then is probably going to be one of the moons, but then cobalt is one of the least used, I think. And then these moons are great because they have aluminium on them, which is also heavily used, and restrum. So we just need to kind of fly around and set up a bunch of auto miners on everything. So that end, I've created 6 auto miners, and I think I have some more sat in there. So we have 9 auto miners. That is all of our auto miner cores that we have. We can go and buy some more, but hopefully we can just loot them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize, first of all, the basics: iron, copper, silicon, cobalt. To be honest, I might just go down to this planet. Is 4 Gs, but I think that IMR can take it now that we've upgraded her generators. So let's go down there. I have got a... Very soon I will know... I'm trying to lock that planet, but I'm in the freaking orbit of it. I'm like, why won't it let me lock it? No. I have. Currently on Discord is being voted for, at the time of recording this, for the high gravity lifter. So very soon I will know what high gravity lifter I have. Now, I don't want to use the Ayamara as the high gravity lifter because, well, she's our combat ship. And honestly, I don't know that when we start loading up Voidium, which is quite a ways off, Magmasite, which is quite a ways off, I still don't know if the Ayamara is going to be able to take that, or whether it's really even the best ship for just running around and doing errands, you know? It's not, it's a combat ship, it's not an errand ship. I just feel a bit weird. So we have got a high gravity lifter on the way. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's going to be a nice ship with lots of cargo, lots of thrust and stuff, and we can use that. But for now, we have got, this thing has got some big thrusters on board, so I think it can handle 4Gs. Plus also I have pretty much unloaded it. Apart from the ammo, there is nothing really other than the ammo on board right now. There's no sort of blocks or you know, large amounts of input stuff, etc, etc. So I think we can get away with just going down there. Let's find out at least anyway. This might be another one of those occasions where I fling a ship at a 4G planet and get it stranded, but hopefully not. I think it can take it. It's really difficult to tell, like, without actually doing tests in like creative mode and things like that, what a ship is actually capable of until you throw it down onto a 4G planet. Here we go. Let's find out. Oh boy, the lag is real for starters. Okay, let's hold. Let's hold here. We are hovering. This is good news. The altitude is not changing. Fantastic. Okay, so quick look around then. We've got large iron deposits. Gold deposits can't be auto-mined, so we can just dig them straight up. Promethean, small. There's another large iron next to a medium Erestrum and a small Zascosium and a medium Promethean. That looks as good to me. Right down there, look. 4 resources in very short space between each other. I think we can set up some auto miners here. Now, I'm gonna have to be the terrain on these planets is a freaking nightmare, and there's another Erestrum there. Lovely. Terrain on these planets is a nightmare, so we're gonna have to try and use the drone as much as possible. But the drone, as you know, cannot be used to put fuel or take things from an auto miner. So we do actually need to go and like stand on the surface of this planet. Then there's nasty Xerax patrols, because that was an assault mechanoid there. One of those big 2-legged walkers. Right. So I have to use everything I can. I'm going to... What is the outside? Outside is 54 degrees. We can get rid of our EVA boost then. We're going to use a mobility. Radiation is 6. Also radiation is... Max radiation. Comfort is 15 radiation without a boost on, so that's good. Mobility and another jetpack. And I think temperature is 160 degrees tolerance, 15 radiations tolerance. With it being 4 Gs of gravity, we need to be as mobile as possible, and I'm gonna have to use all the ship's elevators and stairs and stuff, otherwise I'm gonna break my legs if I just so much as fall off a curb. Right, here we go then. I gotta flip that to lower the ramps. All this time the ship is hovering, burning fuel like crazy person. Blocks and devices, connect to that, grab an auto miner. Here we go. And outside is actually... Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's lovely. I might vacation here one day. Look at that. There's only a bit of lava. It's fine. A bit of lava. Never hurt anyone, did it? I've got so many epic weapons on me, I don't know why. Okay, there we go. We have an auto miner on iron. So check iron off the list. Let's move on. Couple of drones around this Zascosium deposit. Hopefully my laser turrets can deal. Well, they are dealing. They are dealing. Excellent, excellent. Now, drones don't generally attack auto miners, but they will attack any kind of base or anything that we put down here. So hopefully we can get a base down here, just like a little teleport base that we can have a SV that can also operate on high gravity. Lots of... Look at these sons of beans. Turrets, deal with these. Bar stewards. Okay, we're going to turn... Ooh, hello, cheeky. We're going to turn you around so that your laser turrets on that side can deal with the ground troops right there. That's it. So this is what I also hope from having like a high G lifter, is it will have just loads of GAT turrets and sentry guns and stuff on it that can really clear the ground. And the lasers are doing fine. It's great that in Reforged, the laser turrets actually work in atmosphere. Otherwise, this thing would be completely defenseless within atmosphere. At the moment, shields are at 75%. This bloody plasma gunship. Come on, kill it. Alright, fine. All the lasers, please. Okay. Right, are you guys done? Can I go and place a Ziscosium autominer now? I do like that this thing is pretty damn sprightly. It's pretty damn sprightly, even in 4Gs of gravity. It is having a great time. Okay, so it's a small Ziscosium deposit. I don't think we're going to get anything bigger than that, to be honest. In the entire planet. I could, obviously, explore this whole place and decide then. What is that down there? That's a small... that's a medium Ziscosium. Oh, very large iron in it. Well, well, well. Nah. Well, I've made a mistake here, haven't I, ladies and gents? I should have gone for these three down here. They are all next to each other. And that is a medium Sathium, medium Ziscosium, very, very large iron, and a small pentaxid over there. Okay. Alright, so we now have an autominer on Arestrum, on Copper, on Promethean, Sathium, Iron, Ziscosium, and Pentaxid. All on one hemisphere, well, not one hemisphere, but one side of this planet, the 4G world here. Let's get off of this so we're not burning, constantly burning fuel. And here, we now need to go and find silicon. Well, all the other resources, basically, we need to try and set up auto miners on, but I actually only have 3 auto miners left now. So, we're going to go with silicon, try and find some cobalt, try and find some magnesium. Magnesium, if I can get more than 1 on magnesium, that would be good, because we go through magnesium very, very quickly. The cost of missiles, ammunition and stuff like that, so yeah. So Alpha 41228 seems like a good candidate. This is another lava world which has resources we've already put auto miners on, but crystalline moon here has silicon, and this guy next to it has magnesium and of course aluminium. After that we still need titanium, neo, and some source of water and stuff. So we're going to go over here anyway and see if we can get something set up on a silicon asteroid. Silicon deposit. As it's a moon, I suspect it's just going to be a small deposit. But still, at this point, it's better than nothing. Always the welcoming party on crystalline moons. From friggin' interdictors, isn't it? Look at these little scumbags. You're messing with me, sunshines. Who do you think you are? Yeah, go for that one that's stuck on the deck. Mind you, these things have got a fair old hit points, because they're not like the other drones on the lava planet, where they sort of disintegrate after a few seconds of laser fire. No, these things take some hits, I tell you. But, you know, the Ayamara, as always, is capable of dodging and weaving its way through a drone swarm with pretty good proficiency, gotta say. Yeah, I wish I had some more weapons that worked in planets. You know, some flak and gat around here would be pretty effective. I think these drones are stupid. They're crashing into the floor. If they get stuck on the floor, my laser turrets actually have a bit of time to shoot the buggers down. Anyway, we are here to grab a silicon deposit. The crystalline moon is slightly bigger than the other moon. I'm guessing. I haven't been to the other moon yet, but I'm guessing the silicon deposits here are going to be bigger than the ones on the other moon. He's gone underground. Okay, right. Well, this is ridiculous. They're cheating now. They're just cheating. You cheating little bastards. It's going to take a while to mop these up, but I'm in no danger. There are a huge number of Xeraxian scumbag POIs on this moon, though, and I think they are like X-Corp, the X-Corp stuff, factories and things like that. And I do want to take them out because there are new epic weapons in this version of Reforged, X-Corp weapon, and I do wonder if we can actually get some there. Otherwise, you might have to like try and go after abyssal stuff on plasma worlds, and that's, well, we all know how much of a nightmare that is. Can I get out and put an auto miner down with these guys buzzing around? Can my shields hold? These guys have got so much hit points I didn't even know. 3 of them coming in. Right, silicon deposit then. To go. You're an embarrassment to your species, drone. Absolute embarrassment. Right, that leaves us with 1 auto miner. Sorry, not 3. 1 auto miner remaining, and we are looking for cobalt. Should probably be the sensible next option, or although maybe magnesium, because there is actually cobalt asteroids. I think there's magnesium asteroids and stuff. Cobalt is used less than magnesium, so maybe magnesium is the better option. In which case, we need to go to the other moon in this system. Bye, interdictors. Been a pleasure. Yeah, I do want to come back and get those X-Corp POIs at some point. I want to check them out. And here we've got, wow, we have got 18 silicon deposits on this moon. A lot of Polaris activity as well. Silicon mines. Silicon mine, silicon mine, silicon mine. All the silicon mines. Wow. Okay. Holy crap. There's so many of them. They're all small, actually. Tell a lie. There's a medium there. And there's a medium there. Well, I made an error in judgment. That's not uncommon, to be honest. It's quite common. Okay, so I might need to go back and pick the silicon auto miner up I just put on that other planet back up and put it over down here, because we're going to be auto mining aluminium from here and magnesium from here, and well, it's a much friendlier place because Polaris are here and everywhere. So there we go, silicon mines everywhere. So for those POIs, the tank that won the competition was the ODF M1A19 hover tank. Congratulations to the builder on that one. I'm going to be bringing this one in, and I'm hopefully going to be using this to take on... Well, we'll see. I mean, I'll see what it's... If I can take on the X-Corp POIs, bear in mind I've never even touched them before. They're completely new to me, so I don't know what they're armed with. There's no way at the moment for me to get this down onto a planet. You know, the AMR here doesn't have the hangar space, so I need to wait before... hopefully the 4G lifter ship will have a decent hangar bay on it, and we can get that down on the ground. In the meantime, I want to have a little poke of those X-Corp things, but I need to do a little bit of modifications to the IMR here to make it more feasible in atmosphere. At the moment, it's absolutely stonkingly good at taking out anything in space, as we saw with the drones. Anything on planet, and it's resigned to just its laser turrets, which can be useful for little Xerax POIs with a few guns, because it can tank most of the stuff on the big CV shields it has. And I've been looking around the hull here, and there's not a great deal you can do to add many more turrets to what it got. You know, a lot of the blocks are half blocks already, so you can't really place turrets on there. They'll be floating around and it'll look silly. And where I have been able to add turrets, I've got solar panels in that section there. That would be an ideal place to put a turret, but there's a solar panel there, so I could either move the solar panel or I can move the turret. So it makes no difference really. I could put the solar panel over here, for example, with the other ones, or I could put a bunch of turrets here. You know, so I think what I'm actually going to do is modify the hull a little bit. First of all, what I am going to do is take this laser turret off. And the same on the other side. And I've got a bunch of blocks making at the moment, so I've got symmetry mode switched on, because I'm going to be placing some blocks and modifying the hull here. You can see even where the Artemis has modified the hull just to fit that laser turret there, so I'm not going to be doing anything too drastically different from what I suppose he already started to do. But what I'm going to do is take these little fins off here, and I'm going to create... It's going to look a bit dodgy, I'm afraid. Modifications to a build always look a bit dodgy. Wrong one. Okay, so we got some blocks there. And I've manufactured a bunch of steel and plastic blocks here. Obviously, given that it's already a sort of plastic ship anyway, I figure I'll just stick with that. And we're going to use the shields to do most of the work. Is there anything else in there that... No, they're EMP cruise missile launchers. That's fine. What we're going to do is create essentially a bunch of vertical mounts for turrets. So you're going to create the center block the turret's going to sit on as a steel block, and then we're going to have a gap between each one. So that's the gap, so that's where the next one goes. Bear with me here because this is going to look a bit odd for a while. And then what I'm going to do is get a bunch of gap turrets. I'm going to face them forward because obviously they rotate, so it doesn't really matter, but in their resting state I think it will look better if they're forward. So actually, do you know what, that was a mistake. First turret in the line will be a flak turret. So, and then flak turrets don't work in atmosphere though, do they? Ah, do you know what, no, I was right the first time. Oh dear. Never mind. Okay, so GATs. I will put a flak there because I think flaks, you know, they're pretty good against drones, but they will only do it in space. So we'll put a GAT there. Then we're going to put a laser, but the laser that we took off back, basically, and then another GAT there, and then we're going to put, I think we should put a flak at the end here. And then we do the same on the inside. Let me just double check actually before I go any further. Ooh, now we are 1000 over CPU. Oof. But we can actually create another auxiliary core if you want to. So I just actually need to actually start that, and then we'll have even more CPU. But essentially, let me tidy these blocks up so I can show you essentially the full kind of effect that I'm going for here, nice and simply. I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to fill this in all the way along there. And then maybe, I don't know, a bit of decorative piping. What do you say? A bit of decorative piping in between the guns? Big or little? This is the question. Big pipe, little pipe? I think big pipe. Big pipe. Big pipe down the center there. Right, and then we textured it. Of course, you know, if we're over a POI, all those guns will be firing at a sort of 45-degree angle downwards, apart from the GAT on the back. But if we've got the same set of guns on the inside here as well, then essentially what we're doing is creating a miniature ground pounder type of effect. Now I'm hoping that that's not going to create too much weight and stuff. It shouldn't create too much weight that would make the ship all weird and not flyable anymore. It's only a bit of plastic and some turrets, and they're only like, you know, basic turrets of that as well. And they should fit down this gap nicely. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, if we park this now over a POI, once I've got an aux core in and the rest of the turrets, all those guns will hopefully be able to fire, say the POI is about here, they should be able to fire down, forward, inside and outside of whatever their field of fire is. That's the theory. So we're going to give that a go, and go and poke one of those X-Corp POIs down on that crystalline moon, see what we're dealing with. That's what we're talking about right there. And there it goes. But the X-Corp base is now shooting something at us. Rapid fire kind of white bolts of something or other. That seems to be having a much bigger impact on my shields than the green lasery stuff. Yeah, look at that. Shields dropping fast. 50%. Another interdictor has showed up, which is typical. Alright, let's swing round. What the hell is that over there? Like a huge platform thing over there. This one has got two laser cannons batteries on it, so probably going to lose shields a little bit more. But let's go and take them out. I can't just sit around. These interdictors just keep coming back, so let's get these guys down. There's that X-Corp thing firing whatever that is up to me, up at, again, 35% shields. Turrets, if you can get rid of that second gun before I have to fall back, that would be wonderful. 10% shields. I'm out. We gotta back off because all the interdictors are coming back again. Look. Yeah, 6% shields there. That was close. Shields are back up to 100%. Let's get rid of this little interdictor here. Go. Okay, let's see what we can do with this then. Not sure if we're going to have the firepower and shield capacity to take everything off of this thing, especially as it's surrounded by plasma drones. Oh, my shields are almost gone. Come on, turrets, wake up. Shoot stuff, please. They take so long to switch targets. Almost embarrassing. Right, just to clear the drones out, I'm going to have to fall back again. Right, that is all the drones. Go on, do something to the turrets, or do something to the shields. Wow. Look at the shield drop on that base. 94%. That's it. They'll be fully recharged by the time I get back, after my shields are fully recharged, but at least there won't be any more drones around it. Hopefully. He's getting my shields down way faster than I'm getting its shields down. This isn't working. Oh no. I think we might need a new strategy. Oh my god. 30%. 20%. Wow. Okay, so that is probably, I'm guessing, has got a Bastion shield generator. So I'm either going to need to invite some friends back to help me take that down, or I will need to get the materials to get one of these badges. Now I think it's the Gamma one. Now, if I can get some of these badges installed into the Far Interceptor, upgrade its CPU, I might need to borrow an auxiliary core or something, I don't know. These things do an incredible amount of damage to shields. The problem is that that thing over there does an incredible amount of damage to SVs. So, yeah, it would be very much kind of hit and run kind of strike, I think. And yeah, we might have to go with an SV approach on that one with those ultraviolet lasers just to get the shields down. If we can get the shields down, then maybe I can bring the CV in. Hopefully the shield's not recharging because, you know, like we said before, that once the shields go down generally on these POIs, they don't come back up again. Look at all these interdictors. My god. Anyway, the point is, I think we're going to need some interesting hardware to take these X-Corp scumbags on. I've pissed them all off now. Back away, back away. Alright. Oh my god, look at the tracks. Okay. So I've got some drones to mop up. Alright, fine. And then we might be able to see if the lab here has got any is also sporting a Bastion, or maybe it's got a normal shield generator. I'm hoping it's got a normal shield generator. This is actually a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. I thought, yeah, I'll whip up the Ayamara with some ground-based weaponry and it'll be no problem. You know what? Half the bloody battle are these freaking drones. Let alone trying to get in to down a Bastion shield with standard lasers. I don't know. Whew. What are we going to do about this? I have to think somewhat creatively, I suspect. And no, I'm not going to drill under the POI and core it from underneath, because that's boring. That is boring. I mean, it's entirely up to you what you want to do with POIs. If that's your thing, go for it. You're not hurting anyone. But me? Nah, we're going to take this thing down from the outside. Somehow. I just have to figure out how. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all for today. I'm trying to mop up these drones. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.